James here on day number 2 of the LinkedIn challenge. I hope you're following along. I'm excited because just so you know, this is something that I really wanted to do to share how you can achieve free marketing using LinkedIn, which is really where business owners go to connect. So I'm hoping you're following along at the very least, or participating on your own to help your business succeed with that. So this is day number 2, and I just want to summarize for anybody who hasn't seen the other videos what we're doing here. So essentially what we're doing is we are using LinkedIn to connect with people over a 5-day period. We're connecting with at least 20 people per day. So at the end of 5 days, we will have at least 100, theoretically 100 connections. And out of that 100, we're hoping to get a deal or two, at least become real relevant with the people in that arena to let them know what we do. This is completely free. You don't have to have any paid marketing for this, and that's the whole purpose of this challenge. It takes very little time and very little effort. So on day 1, I just want to summarize, at the time that I posted that video, I had, I believe it was 7 people that actually connected with me. That's just, they accepted my invitation to connect, nothing more than that. I did tell you of those 7, and anybody that responded, I sent a customized email, dear so-and-so, and I scripted it, just kind of pertaining to their business. It took a little more time to do that, but I have kind of a boilerplate email that I do, and then I just swap in their name and etc. So out of them, the 7, I had 1 person that just kind of said thank you. So that's cool. At least he acknowledged that I have, he received my email. And that's okay, because we're going to use that information and continually email him just to build our presence with him so he knows what we do. So just to update you, because last night happened, and it seems that most business owners do things on off hours. I know myself personally, I like to do a lot of things off hours that you can't get to during the day. It just optimizes my day to contact business owners, to follow up with the lenders and so forth. And I would advise you guys to do it as well. So from yesterday, we had 7 people during the day, during the business day, that connected with me. But then last night, they just started coming in. I got a total more of 10. So now I have 17 from day 1 that connected with me. So all those 17 I sent out emails to. And then this morning when I woke up and went to the gym, I went to the gym early today. So I actually, while I was at the gym, I had my phone and I connected again on LinkedIn. And I encourage you to do that as well. I sent out my 20 again. And at the time that I recorded this video, I already had 12 people connecting with me already. So it's been great. If you add yesterday and today, that's a total of 32. So not bad. In 2 days work, probably maybe 20 minutes of time, maybe a half hour if you have to round up, to connect with 32 business owners. Now remember, this is an environment for business owners, so we want to make sure that we're connecting with them, letting them know what we do. I also posted 2 more posts on LinkedIn. Again, you want to increase your relevance with that so that they can connect with you and then they'll see you and then you'll pop up in their feed and so forth. So I'm expecting, I did have, in some of the emails I set up, they did request some scheduled calls. So I have a couple of calls scheduled later today, and I'm hoping from that, typically, as you guys know, from that call, when they show that interest, you're probably going to get an app out or 2. So we're hoping that that happens, and I'll be able to disclose that to you tomorrow. So I have to make some calls later today, and at that point, hopefully my goal would be to have a few apps out at the very least. I'm really pushing this to be more ambitious because I really want this to succeed. One of the things that did happen that I haven't mentioned during this time frame is that what happens when you're connecting with people, they refer you business. So I actually had somebody that wasn't somebody that I personally looked up, as I show you using the keywords and searching, but I had somebody that I reached out to who sent somebody to me as a referral. So that is something that happens on LinkedIn. And I haven't told you guys about that because, again, I want to stick to the challenge. But what happens is typically people in a circle of influence or a network, when they see that somebody of their friends or their colleagues or another business owner that they know can work with you or can use your services, they have no problem referring them to you once you're in their circle of influence or in their network. So that's happened to me before, but it actually happened yesterday with this challenge. So that's something that I want to share with you that I wasn't going to tell you about because it does happen, but I wasn't going to tell you about to keep it to the challenge. But that's one of those X factors that we don't know is going to happen, and it coincidentally has happened already. So that's just a little point of information. So this is day 2. Let's stay tuned for more videos. I look forward to hearing and sharing more of your success as I disclose my success with you. And hopefully this has been helpful, and continue working it. And this is free marketing. So this is James, and stay tuned for day 3 tomorrow.